Namaste friends, welcome back to my channel. Friends, in my series of beautiful jewelry projects with Super Duo beads, I have already shown you so many different earrings and necklaces using Super Duo beads. And today again, I have brought to you this gorgeous necklace set, that is our garden of pearls necklace set to match our garden of pearls earrings that I have already shown you in my previous videos. I will share the link of the tutorial for these gorgeous danglers, and let us take a look of the necklace. So here is our garden of pearls necklace in this gorgeous blue colors to match our earrings in blue color. You can see this classy necklace, and I'm sure it's perfect for a bride, and you would love making these necklace. So here I have made this in blue color. Let us take a quick look over the other colorways. So here is this gorgeous necklace in ruby red color. One more colorway, this evergreen green color. So these are the colorways, and in today's video we are going to make this gorgeous garden of pearls necklace in amethyst color. So let us see what all material do we need to make our gorgeous garden of pearls necklace in amethyst color. Friends, for making our garden of pearls necklace in this gorgeous amethyst color, we are going to use these pearls. Here I am using size 8 mm, 6 mm and 3 mm of these pearls, and all these are in pink color. Then I'm using these 4 mm bicons in amethyst color. These are the Super Duo beads. These are pearl coat purple velvet Super Duos. Then I'm using these 11 O's. These are Muki Duracoat galvanized silver 11 O's and 15 O's in the same color. These are Muki Duracoat galvanized silver 15 O's. I'll be using the chain clasp for this necklace. You can use any clasp of your choice. Here I'll be working with Muki thread and size 12 beading needle. So let's get started. Friends, for making our garden of pearl necklace, I have taken about 8 feet long single thread, and we will add the thread, another thread as and when needed. So here we will start making our necklace by picking up one 4 mm bicon, 15 O silver, 11 O silver, 15 O silver, one 3 mm pearl and 3 15 O silver, and I'm bringing these down towards the end of my thread and tying a double knot like this, and passing through all these beads pulling in the tail in between these beads, and into this 11 O silver, and here after exiting through this 11 O silver, I'm picking up these beads, the 11 O 6 mm pearl. I have picked up 4 pairs, 1, 2, 3 and 4 pairs of 11 O and 6 mm pearl, and this fifth 11 O and the fifth pearl. So in all I have picked up 5 pairs of these beads, and I'm bringing these down like this, and now I'm going to add 4 more pairs of these beads. So here I have picked up 4 more pairs, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in all we are going to add 9 pairs of these 11 O's and 6 mm pearls like this. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 pairs, and after this 6 mm pearl I'm picking up 1 11 O silver, bringing it down. And now here I'm going to add my clasp. So I'm going to pick up 3 11 silver and my clasp. So here I'm taking this one part of my clasp. You can see the chains, one end of this chain, and now 3 more 11 silver. I'm bringing all these beads down like this. Now holding it tight, skipping this 11, moving up through the first two 11s like this. Just keep your thread nice and tight here. Now picking up 1 11 silver into the two 11s and this clasp. Again picking up 1 11 silver down through these two 11s, up through all these three 11s, and I'm going to take about 3 to 4 passes through all these 11 with which I have made the loop. So I'm taking the second pass, through all these 11 I'm going to take 2 more passes and come back. So here after taking about 4 passes through this loop, right now I'm exiting through this 11 silver, moving down through this 11 silver, 6 pearl and all these 11 silver, like this, down through all these beads, through this 6 pearl, and now picking up 1 11 silver and into this 11 silver, this one that we have added initially with these beads, through the 15 4 picon and the next 15 silver, into this middle 15 silver, and now we can cut this tail off like this. And here after exiting through this 15 silver, I'm going to pick up 6 3mm pearls, 6 3mm pearls, back into this 15 of silver, like this, into the first 3mm pearl, picking up 115 of silver, into the next 3mm pearl, picking up 115 of silver, into the next 3mm pearl, again picking up 115 of silver, into this next 3mm pearl, now again picking up 115 of silver, into the next 3mm pearl. Now this is the daisy component that we are making with 3mm pearls and the last 15 of silver. Now skipping this 15 of silver into the 3mm pearl and the next 15 of silver, like this, into this 3mm pearl, the second one. So here you can see I'm exiting through this second 3mm pearl, counting from here, first and second, and now I'm picking up 115 of silver, 1 4mm bicon and 115 of silver, the set of these 3 beads, and into this opposite 3mm pearl, or you can say the fifth 3mm pearl, like this, picking up 115 of silver, back into the 4mm bicon, again picking up 115 of silver, into the 3mm pearl and the next 15 of silver, like this. So here we have created our daisy component down through this 3mm pearl and into this 15 of silver. Now I'm exiting through this 15 of silver just opposite to this one. You can see this, and here I'm going to add the bicon component as we have done here. So I'm picking up 115 of silver, 1 4mm bicon, 315 of silver, 1 3mm pearl and 115 of silver, the set of these beads. 15 of 4mm bicon, 315 of 3mm pearl and 115 of, back into this 15 of silver, like this, into the 15 of 4mm bicon, into these two 15 O's, exiting through the middle one, like this. And now after exiting through this 15 O, again I'm picking up 6 3mm pearls, So here are 6 3 pearls into this 15 Again, I'm going to make the daisy component with these 6 pearls, just stepping up into the first 3 pearl. Now picking up 115 silver into the next 3 pearl. Again picking up 115 silver into the next 3 pearl. And this way I'm going to add 15 silver all through this round. And here after adding this 15, I'm going to skip this one and up through the 3 pearl like this into this second 3 pearl. I'm counting from here 1 and 2. This is the second one from this 15 silver or this joint here. Now I'm going to add the picon. So I'm picking up 115 silver, 14 picon, 115 silver. These 3 beads and into this opposite 3 pearl, the fifth one, picking up 115 into the 4 picon, picking up 115 into the 3 pearl and the 15 silver. Into this 3 pearl and this 15 silver. Like this, we have added 2 daisy component in our necklace, and now we are going to add our picon component. So for this, I'm picking up 115, 14 picon, 3 15s, 1 3 pearl, and 1 15 silver into this 15 silver through the picon, these 15s, picon, and the 15 and into this 15 silver. Now again we are going to add the daisy component, and for this necklace we need to add in all 17 daisy components. So here I have added 2. We will be adding 15 more in the same way. So I'm going to complete it. I'm going to add 15 more daisy components in this necklace and come back. So here I have added all my 17 daisy components. Let us count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. And now after adding the 17th component, I'm exiting through this 15 of silver. And now here after exiting through this 15 of silver, I'm picking up 115, 14 picon, 115, 111, 115, 13 pearl and 115 silver. The set of these beads 15 4 picon, 15 11 15 3 pearl and 15 into this 15 silver up to the 15 picon, 15 and into this 11 silver Now picking up one 11 silver, and as we have added 9 pairs of pearls and 11 here, we are going to add these pearls on this side. So I'm picking up the pairs of 11 and the pearls. So here, after adding this 11 I have picked up 1, 2, 3 and 4 pairs of pearls and the 11 and now I'm going to add 5 more. 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 pairs of these 11 and pearls. So here we have added, after this 11 counting from this pearl, we have added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 pairs of these pearls and the 11 and now I'm going to add the clasp, the other side of this clasp. So I'm picking up 3 11 silver into this other part of the clasp, again picking up 3 11 silver, holding it tight up through these two 11 as we done on previous side. Now picking up one 11 silver into these two 11 and the loop, picking up one 11 silver down through these two 11 like this. Just keep your thread nice and tight here, up through these 11 as we have done on the other side. I'm going to take 4 to 5 passes through these 11 to which I have added this loop. So I'm going to complete it and come back. So here, after taking 5 passes, right now I'm exiting through this 11 moving down through these 11 and the pearls. Like this, and now picking up one 11 and into this 11 silver, moving up through the 11 and the pearls, and here I have almost finished up my thread and I'm going to add a new one into this 11 and here I'm tying a knot, moving up one more knot, now again I have taken 8 feet long single thread. I'm going to add it to the necklace and here through this 11 moving down, tying a knot, just a single knot here, again moving down, and tying one more single knot. And we can check by pulling. So it's done. And now we can cut this tail off and proceed further with our necklace. And now, after exiting through this 6 mm pearl into this 11O silver, through this 11O, 15O, and the 3 mm pearl, down through this 15O and into these 15O, 3 mm pearl, and the 15O, into the 3 mm pearl, 15O, up through the 3 mm pearl and the 15Os, like this, into the 3 mm pearl, 15O, down through this 15O, 3 mm pearl, and the 15O. This way we are going to pass through these components as we have to reach this fourth daisy component over here. So right now I'm at this second component, so I'm going to take pass through these pearls like this, and I will reach this fourth component and come back. So here I have reached the fourth component, and right now I'm exiting through this 15 silver of the fourth daisy component, and now moving down through this 3 mm pearl and the 15 silver into the 3 mm pearl and here after exiting through this 3 mm pearl I'm picking up 4 15 silver back into the 3 mm pearl, down through the first two 15 silver, picking up one 11 silver, up through the next two 15 silver, into the 3 mm pearl, down through the two 15 and the 11 silver, and now after exiting through this 11 silver I am picking up 3 11 silver, one 6 mm pearl, and 3 11 silver. So the set of these 7 beads, 3 11 6 mm pearl, and 3 11 back into this 11 silver like this, moving down through these 3 11 into the 6 mm pearl. Just keep it nice and tight here. up through the 3 11 skipping this 11 silver down through the next 3 11 like this into the 6 pearl, and now picking up one super duo and 3 15 silver, bringing these down into the bottom hole of the super duo, picking up one 11 silver, one super duo, 1 11 silver, one super duo, 1 11 silver, and one super duo. The set of these 11 and super duos, bringing all these down, now picking up 3 15 silver and into the top hole of the last super duo that we have added, like this, and into the 6 pearl, moving down through the super duo